Tears and beers, tears and beers, a little bit of conversation, a couple of bad jokes.
Because I'm like, oh, that's the same shirt he wore 3 weeks ago. And the hat. He wore that last 2 weeks.
I saw him in that last night, passed out, puking.
That's what made this.
Oh, yeah. Too much bleach there.
Is that bleach? We wonder. Anyway.
Oh,
Sorry, buddy.
Well, that's why I was using get rid of COVID.
He did
was
pass
bleach.
out. Oh, nice.
Yeah, never got it once.
Wasn't that a thing, too? You drink bleach so that you don't
Was
get
it a
COVID?
thing? Did you do it? Was it?
I wouldn't be here, I don't think.
I don't think so.
They did that. It was like a different type of bleach, I believe.
Maybe that's why.
The hydrochloroquine.
Yeah, and then they're like, drink
Oh,
bleach.
That one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like-
There's something very
So
similar
I
to
was
that,
supposed
but
to
yeah.
be drinking the one you put in the laundry?
Maybe.
No, Shawn, I think you started that Tide Pods.
Yes.
The type I trend.
They were doing it first.
Yeah.
They were doing it way before COVID was around.
Sounds like I don't got dinner.
Actually, the shirt kind of looks like a type had.
It does. What's it actually say? I can't read it from here because I'm an idiot.
Day drinking.
Oh, there you go.
Day
Thank you.
drinking. Everyone's been doing that.
Oh, that's probably why I can't read it. I've been day drinking.
Well, that's okay, Matt, because we're in the middle of summer now. So.
That's right, baby.
Yes. Yes, it's a good summer shirt.
Actually, I like that a lot.
You guys have. Oh, sorry. AI chip in the back.
He's
here.
choking.
No, you guys have a good summer so far? I mean, we're in the middle of it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Also, no, because I feel like I should be doing more.
Well, it's because it rains every weekend.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
The only
Yeah.
time it's nice this summer is when I'm at work.
Yeah.
Every weekend it rains.
Oh my gosh, all the time.
Yeah.
What the heck? It's
Yeah.
crazy.
I always feel that way too. I think it's like, oh, summer's here. I'm so excited. And it's like, oh, but it's hot out. But it's raining. It's not really for me. But I want to do so much more.
You want
Yeah.
to do so much, but as an
Yeah.
adult, you just don't have the time. It's so hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
To find this stuff to
Yeah.
just go make time to go like, oh, you know what? As much as I want to go paddleboarding, I know I could be doing something a little bit more productive with my time right
Yeah.
now, and it sucks.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
But once you get that one day out
But
there,
you'll
it's like,
get
wow,
it.
this is great.
When the conditions are right,
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
make sure I get
Yeah.
out there. And
Make sure you utilize the rainy days to do the stuff inside.
Yes.
That way you
Yeah,
can
absolutely.
go
Absolutely.
outside.
And the windy days.
But we
'Cause that's
have
important
no nice days. There's been like 3.
Yeah.
But actually, finally, last weekend I was I joined a gang.
Nice.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Right. Oh, that's
What was the
There you go.
initiation like?
Well,
Give me your
know
money.
What? You know how you void initiation? You actually become one of the founders.
Okay.
But
Oh, so you made a gang then?
yeah, so what happened was we're all at this local bar. Like everyone that joined the gang happened to come separately, and except for one couple.
Sounds like a scooter
But
gang.
I think what happened was one of my buddies was like, I think I'm gonna get my first tattoo. And we're just all sitting around outside on the patio.
Yeah.
And it's so nice out. So I was like, if you do that, next thing you know, you're gonna be joining a gang at 40 years old. So then one of the girls who's bartender up there was like, hey, we should go rent scooters, like the Lime, Subaru ones,
Yeah.
Lyft ones.
Oh, yeah, those are fun,
And- And then my buddy was like,
Wear your helmet,
hey,
kids.
we should start a scooter gang. Well, anyways, everyone was literally down to do this. So we all got the old school, the S, the 3 lines.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
do the
Wait.
It's a 1, 2,
pyramid
3,
at
1,
top
2,
and
3.
bottom.
Oh,
You do
the-
S,
okay,
S,
okay.
the cool
Yeah.
S.
Yes, everyone
So
was-
we all-
everyone was drawing on
we
your
all
binder
put it
S.
on us.
What you
Okay.
did in middle school.
Of course.
And then,
okay.
like, 10 of us were stomping around, trying to find 10 scooters right around the area.
That's
so,
hard, yeah.
So you got to jump in with your buddy, go get the one up a couple blocks. And then, then we did drive-by compliments.
How
we were
is that?
spreading positivity.
Can we pause real quick? Because I just pictured Shawn driving and then some 40-year-old around his hips holding on tight.
I see
Actually,
that.
I was the one holding on to the 40.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Clarification.
Yes. Yep.
Okay,
And
so
then-
you guys are scootering, trying to find 10 scooters.
Yep,
Got the
so then
scooter
we
gang
just
going.
bar hopped. But then, what are the odds? I lost my wallet. First time I ever lost my wallet in my
10
entire
out of
life.
10 times.
But as much as it
sure.
sucked, I'm like, this was the best day ever. Like, I literally laughed for 5 hours straight. I mean,
Yeah.
it was so funny. I joined the gang. Like, I mean, life don't get much better.
It's so wait,
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Do your
Some
thing.
of the best days I often find too are when I don't have to pay for anything. They're just
Yeah.
so great.
That's it. I was also going to
I
say
lost
that.
my wallet,
I lost
folks.
my wallet. And it also goes to my
I'm
statistic. 95% of gang members lose their wallet.
That is true. Yeah, that is true.
So it's either one or the other, man.
One
Or
of his
you lose
founding,
your
one
wallet
of
to
his
a gang.
founding members robbed him. He didn't even know about it.
Or you lose your wallet to a gang. Usually.
Yeah.
Usually.
And
They
you
got
can see there's
pickpocketed.
no tattoo here because I can tell Shawn, like, yeah, let's all get tattoos, but he put his on there. They go get tattoos, and yours is a wash off.
Well, yeah, you know. Well, when I heard the rule is that they have to cut it off after you leave the gang. So I'm like,
Smart.
yeah.
So you
Very
washed
smart.
it off. And
How many did you say were total on that?
Well, by the end of the day, there was probably like 18.
That's fun. That's
18
fun.
adults who have got the
Yeah,
the sticker on their hands at some point.
yeah,
all
bro,
riding around on a
probably
scooter.
like 25 to like
That's
50.
hilarious.
That's kind of like the millennial generation. That S was
Yeah,
part of that.
absolutely.
you
Heck
know?
yeah, well,
That's so funny.
Yeah, because I was showing everyone my name is Shawn, so I'm a pro.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah.
I showed them how I'd
yeah.
wait my whole name using that style.
because you
Practice
can
for
read
years.
shapes.
I can read shapes. I can see shapes, so I can read.
C shapes. Yeah, sorry.
right.
Yeah,
See shapes
Yeah.
with a sheefola. Yeah, I hear you.
but it was a cool summer day.
Yeah,
I wanted a few nice days, so
That's awesome, man.
That is cool.
Yeah, have you ever rode a scooter before?
Yeah.
They're
Taking-
pretty cool, actually.
Take him across Stone
Yeah.
Arch.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you're like driving by. You're like on your scooter, and people are walking. You're like, "See ya, peasants."
Yep,
Also,
exactly.
get the hell out of the way.
Vroom, vroom. Except you have to make that noise yourself. Oh, you can do that. Ding, 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 ding,
Yes.
ding, ding.
Yeah, you got to hit that. Hit him with the bell.
Yep,
Hit him with
yep,
the bell.
Yep.
It'd be funny. I could see Matt having like a little
The fanny
fanny
pack?
pack, and
Oh,
he
gosh.
takes the pill out and he puts it on the.
Yep.
I put a larger bell on. Oh, one of the, actually do the old honk.
Yep.
That's awesome. That's so
Yep.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, it's really dangerous driving around the scooter. On a scooter,
Ooh, sorry, I had to do
but I
it.
bring the gong.
You got
You
it.
know,
That
You know,
smart.
and the thing weighs
What
like
are you,
60
Flavor
pounds,
Flav
but-
on the necklace?
Gong. Yep.
Dude, I've always
Can I
loved
say-
going to. I always got to do it at least once a summer or once a year to go down the Stone Arch Bridge and walk around. It's just
Yep.
so massive and beautiful, and
Yep.
you get to see the city skyline too.
Yeah, it is.
And everyone's
Yep.
all walking.
Yep.
They got that old brick road over there. That has those bars and food places.
Yeah, the old mill district.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's super cool.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
all burned down over there.
Yeah.
Or some of it,
Yeah.
not all of it, but yeah.
Well, yeah,
very good portion.
the Mill City. Yeah, because it was a flower plant. That's why Minneapolis
Yeah,
got started, was
Yeah.
because of rivers right there.
Yep.
And it was all flower plants. That's
Yeah.
why Minneapolis actually got on the map.
Well,
Well,
what-
flower.
Well,
Yeah.
and
Wow.
Fort Snelling first.
Yeah.
Got here first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
because they wanted that area because of the river
That's right.
to create electricity.
Yeah, and that was cool too because like it's like once in a lifetime. What was it like 2 years ago where they shut off the water and we
Yes.
could. It's
Yeah,
like for like
you-
2 days
yeah,
or
yeah, I
something.
remember that.
Yes.
And like
Yes.
you saw stuff that you're like, oh,
Dude.
there goes Mary's bike from
was
17 years
cr-
ago.
The
crazy.
river was so low.
Yeah.
Well, they
Yeah.
they actually stopped the river, like
Dam,
they drained
yeah.
it. So the Army Corps of Engineers did it to check the structural integrity of the dam there.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
What
when
are those things? I can't think of the lifts. What they call the canals. The canals. They
Canals, yeah.
probably
Yep.
oh, you're
probably-
talking about what the
probably had to inspect those as well.
yeah, like
Yeah.
the lock dam. But
Yeah, the
well,
locks,
actually,
yeah,
though, it's
thank
been
you.
closed
Yeah.
already for like 10 years, so it's weird
Oh,
that
okay.
they did it.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, because barges don't go north of the river in Minneapolis anymore.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So that's why there was a huge increase of semis and trains have to come. It actually messed up a lot of. It makes it so much busier now in Minneapolis driving because
Yeah.
of
Oh, wow.
because of that. Because we used to have barges come. But
Yeah.
anyway, so there was probably 200 bikes that were thrown off the bridge. There was the Lime and Uber scooters.
We even saw a boat just
we saw
like
a boat.
sitting in the grass, like
We saw a pontoon boat.
pontoon boat. And I'm like, how the heck? Because you couldn't even walk to the middle of that island, and you can't swim in it, obviously, because of the.
Well, it had to
yeah.
have gone over
Yeah.
the dam.
Yeah. And
It
so
had to have.
we were like, just like traveling and venturing out, and all of a sudden it's like, whoa, there goes a pontoon.
Yeah. 20 years ago, someone probably had to jump out of their boat because it was literally could get started and went over the dam and
Yeah.
ended up there.
Yeah.
So then,
And then that's
yeah,
where
we gotta
that's,
see it.
Yeah.
What the heck?
yeah. But I wondered,
One of the
how many-
co-founders of Minneapolis.
Yeah.
I always
right.
wondered though, how many guns do you think were found?
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
When they drained that.
How many guns are still missing?
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to know like all the stuff that's just, like that right now in the city or even right here in the rural, like not rural, but the more like outskirts areas until they got
Suburbs.
built up. Suburbs. Thank you. Like I'm just saying like the outskirts of before the cities got built up. But yeah, suburbs. It's what's under all that area that just got
Yeah.
built on top of it.
Yeah.
Well,
Like-
downtown area, it's rock.
man.
That's why you have the.
And that's
No,
why
I'm talking about like
skyscrapers.
what got just
thrown
how
away or
basically what got thrown
Oh,
away, but
yeah.
how history always piles on top
Yeah.
of the old.
Yeah.
Oh.
So what's underneath like the burial ground, like
Yeah.
how we're on top right now?
Oh.
What's
Yeah.
underneath us that we still haven't found, like that's just missing in terms of even like just
Well,
the
not-
indigenous here, like what
Yeah.
kind of, or
Yeah.
even wars that have been passed,
Or like those
everything
old school
missing.
guns. Yeah, that's
just-
why magnet
just stuff like
fishing is so
that.
popular
Yeah.
now. People record and like you get to see. I've seen like those videos where it's like guns from like the early 1900s. You're
Yeah.
like, that is super old.
right?
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
crazy.
it is crazy seeing all those magnet videos with dude. That it's got to be military. Just as
I do check the integrity, 'cause
like,
I'm like-
literally in the
Yeah.
those rivers that they find. Those videos just blow my mind. Like,
Yeah, there's tons of them.
they're like, what? Who would have that other than military?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, how
So
you, how
I've
you
seen
get
the one
those-
where you're
They
talking
just
about because
throw
they
it?
were next to a military base, and I saw like police officer, like the
Oh
military
yeah.
get involved. But
Yeah.
it's crazy,
man.
like some random river in some suburb, and someone's got like a gun, and you're like, okay, well they had a hard time. Whoever threw that gun either did a murder or was like, I can't do this anymore, and threw it.
Or
Like,
super sad they lost their gun.
oh, what
out
is
of
it
the
like? You're
pocket.
driving down the highway, whoopsies! Like what? How do you?
It just ran off one day.
You have it in your
I
kitchen.
opened the door and it just took off. I don't know what happened, officer.
I have a conceal and carry tomorrow. Whoop. Whoop.
Yeah, guns don't shoot people. Or do they run off and do?
Oh, yeah. Hey, I always like that T-shirt. Guns
That's
don't kill people. Bullets kill people. Or like what?
Bullets do?
Yeah, it's like that. Or no, do you remember the guy in Happy Gilmore? The really tall guy.
Yeah.
This is guns don't kill people. I do.
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure
He's
it
like,
says that.
hey, happy.
Yeah.
What is he
No,
goes-
he's like, yeah. Oh, no, yeah, shooter. I'll see you in the parking lot.
Oh yeah, at the end when he finally turned.
Yeah,
against him.
he has the phone. He's like, oh my god, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. You can count, and you can count on me waiting for you.
Oh my
Bro, that's so funny.
Yeah.
And then didn't Happy shoot it and it landed on his foot, or was that
No,
shooter?
Shooter.
Shooter
That was
McGavin.
Shooter and it
Shooter
landed on his
McGavin,
foot.
man.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
It's Shooter Stewart.
Oh man. What he wouldn't do for his grandma? What Happy wouldn't do for his grandma?
Dude, even
Had to get out of that nursing home.
Right.
what a great movie. I know we talked about before about Happy
it's
Gilmore
such
2
a
coming out, but
fantastic
just
movie.
like even the Subway commercial when it's like, hey, Happy, give me a foot long, and he hits a foot long right in his mouth. I don't know if you remember that.
I remember, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, everything about that movie is great.
Oh yeah. Gold. Gold.
Yeah, just and I think it was Shooter McGavin was talking about like the line for, I eat pieces of poop for you for breakfast. He's like, you eat pieces of poop for breakfast? That was all like
yes.
improv.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh,
Was
it's
it?
like so much of like.
Oh, I didn't know that was
yeah,
improv.
Yeah. So.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
that's an iconic scene.
Oh.
That's great.
Dude, speaking of Adam Sandler, did you guys know that in Inglourious Bastards, you guys know Inglourious Bastards?
Yeah.
That Quentin Tarantino wrote the Bear Jew for Adam Sandler, who's played by Eli Roth. Did you guys know that?
I did not
can't
know
remember
that.
So he
character,
wrote the Bear Jew specifically for Adam Sandler, but it ended up being Eli Roth's
I'm
character.
guessing Adam Sandler was probably shooting his.
He was doing something. I wish I could remember
busy.
something people. I don't
Yeah.
remember. Or
Yeah.
not grown ups, but something people. I don't remember which one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just curious if you know that one because it's Adam
No.
Sandler. Like it was a fun fact about Inglourious Bastards.
Wow.
No, that's the one where he has like 7 brothers, right?
Inglourious Bastards.
Yeah.
No, so that's the one. It's a Quentin Tarantino movie. when it's World War II.
Oh,
With-
are you thinking about Brad Pitt?
The Brad Pitt is
Yeah,
in that
Brad
movie.
Okay,
yeah.
so okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what you're
Yeah.
thinking about. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm thinking of the one that Adam Sandler made.
Oh, you're
and he
thinking
has
about that 7 something. Yeah.
the
It's
7
called
brothers. You ever
Like a
watched?
7 something. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was actually he
Yeah.
was in it.
But speaking of that, real quick,
Okay.
since we're on Inglourious
Sorry.
Bastards,
Yeah,
let me
Inglourious Bastards.
hit you real quick. I want you both to give me the number 3 with your fingers. How would you do 3? Okay, that's 3. 3. Both you're dead. There's only one way to do the number 3. It's right there.
Oh, this one?
Don't you guys? If you saw Inglourious Bastards,
Oh wait, I just did 4.
yeah, you're definitely dead. They just,
Oh, yeah.
they just eliminated you. We know you're
maybe
not
they
supposed to be in
would
the
have felt
soul.
sympathy for me. Maybe they'd be like, nah,
No.
he's okay.
No.
I would do this, but I was
Yeah,
like,
see,
I
you
watched
would do
it.
this,
I
but
watched
that's
it one
the,
time a
that's
long
the
time ago.
American and British way is this 3. But that's
Yeah.
what happens in the movie. If you remember in Inglourious Bastards, is there's a awesome bar scene in the basement, and it's Michael Fassbender's character. And he's talking to the German officer, and he's got his friends around him, but he's impersonating a German, but he's British.
yeah,
And he's got the German SS officer around him who does not know he's actually a spy, of course.
Yeah.
And he goes, how many glasses for you guys around the table? He goes, 3. And that's this right here immediately
that's
signified
so
to the
bad.
SS officer that he was not German, because in Germany, all around, this is 3.
Oh,
and
yeah.
so
So they're
yeah.
like, oh,
yeah.
God,
Dude, you can't. You're dead
God.
every time.
Oh, my
You're
God.
just dead. You didn't even make it.
After you gave him the rules.
Well, dude, they pulled me out of school
He's
so
like,
young.
I got 3.
That was
Live
World
long and
War
prosper,
II, dude.
guys.
I went over there at like 12. Changed my age.
God,
Too American.
dude, no,
True America, no. They
But,
could do
well,
that.
I meant...
no. So it's, remember,
much stage
remember
drinking,
if,
Shawn.
if there's 3 of you, just remember this is always it to
Trey.
avoid German, and that way you guys do not get found out that you're American and you can always live.
If I'm
All right,
ever in
I'll
Germany,
remember that.
It's,
Or will I?
it's such a great movie. Go watch
Yeah,
Inglourious
I remember
Basterds
that.
again.
I remember
Shawn will be
that
like
scene
this.
now.
Dude, just right after this scene, kid you not, it's one of the one of the funniest lines is from Brad Pitt. Excuse me, is he's talking down. He has to negotiate with a German soldier down there,
yeah.
and they both have guns, kind of like a Mexican standoff. And so he's yelling down to the German. He goes, "No guns me, no guns you." Dude, it's just like one of the funniest things because no one would say like, "Look, I'm coming down with no guns. You have no guns either." He's like, "No guns me, no guns you." It's like you can't love it because that's just Brad Pitt, like Brad Pitt. Probably,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
or,
rewatch that one. I watched it one
Apache.
time ago. I did like it. I just can't remember.
Oh, dude,
I did like it too. I haven't seen it in a long time. So, yeah.
I've been on that World War II kick,
Yeah.
and so obviously, like last month now, I finished Band of Brothers, the TV
you brought
show.
it up on our couple
Yeah,
episodes
so I
ago.
was during that time. I finished the show. I was reading Beyond Band of Brothers by Dick Winters, and I had finished that now. And I also finished the book Band of Brothers by Stephen A. Ambrose.
Nice.
So I got a lot more knowledge on that subject of Band of
Yeah.
Brothers. And I'm telling you, man, just real quick, the men in Easy Company and just around like the paratroopers back then, just fantastic. I mean, you can't speak highly enough of those
Yeah.
men and what they went through. I kid you not. They landed in D-Day. They fought at they took out 405 millimeter cannons aimed at Utah Beach, not saving D-Day, of course,
Yeah.
but certainly making a big
Yeah,
impact,
big
allowing
yeah.
so many more men to get on the beach unharmed
Yeah.
because of that.
Yeah.
They led the attack to Carrollton. They went to Holland. They were at the perimeter of Bastion. I mean, they also got surrounded by the Germans at Bastion for, I think it was like I don't know how to say it. We'll say at least a week, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And so at some point, the German officer sends a message to the Americans saying, we have you surrounded, so you guys should surrender, otherwise be prepared to be decimated. And the general at that time, and who was in the Bastion, responds to the Germans, nuts. Like, no, we're not doing that. He just says one word, nuts. Like, dude, that's so
Yeah, that's
ballsy.
cool. You get
Like,
to see the
knowing you're
detail,
facing
yeah.
that. So they're at that. They do that. They're Battle Bastion, and then they lead the counteroffensive to Battle of the Bulge. They fight at the Rhineland, and then eventually making their way to the Eagle's Nest.
Well, how did they get out of that one situation when they were surrounded?
So that's when I believe Eisenhower came through, and he broke the line. So they eventually got through and cut that perimeter. So now it's a
Yeah.
circle.
Yeah,
So now you have your way into the
Yeah.
city, whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Oh,
but not
wow.
one man. And by the way, not one man in 101st will ever say that they needed help. That's
Yeah.
just a fact. They
Right.
they went down saying they never needed. They were never in trouble.
Right.
And that's a true American way.
That's great.
I think
Yeah.
we all, I mean, people tell me, like, my family says, ask for help. And I will never ask for help until I'm on my deathbed, which is
Dude.
too late. Yeah.
I can't speak highly enough. Man. Yeah, right. Watch that show. I'm telling you, watch
Yeah,
if you're for anyone who ever watched Band of Brothers and you want to know more, dude, I promise you, read the book.
Yeah.
And fortunately, there's a couple of smart men. Like the parachutists in the 101st were all volunteers. So they were weeded out. I mean, like, these were all volunteers, and they were the best of the best at that time. Like,
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like, so
Yeah,
if
that's
someone was
awesome,
doing their
man.
stuff and they didn't make it, they didn't cut it, they're like, dude, you can get
Yeah.
the hell out of here. So these were men who wanted to fight for the country, and they just were the best of the best. They were marksmen.
Yeah.
There's a really cool scene, real fast. I'm sorry to do this, but Dick Winters, he's telling the story to the Ambrose, and now of course I'm reading the book. Sorry, and he was saying at one point they're climbing a dike, and he's spotting out, so he's like 20 meters away from these soldiers. Dick Winters is going out on his own little recon, but he's got like 13 men behind him.
Yeah.
So he goes out of recon, sees these groups of German, goes back, says, "Hey guys, come with me. We have to be hella silent. Like, gotta be silent." Get there. They're 40 meters out. You. Everyone gets a target. There's 12 men with him, 13 total, including Dick Winters. He tells these 12 men, "There's 7 Germans over there. Each of you have a target. Fire." 7 men drop.
Yeah.
Wow.
Crazy.
Dude, Like,
Yeah, man. That
just
never
like one of
forget.
those.
Wow,
Like
that's
he's just
crazy.
out there, just making
Yeah.
these like, and he,
Yeah.
Dick Winters was a leader. He ends
Yeah.
up being eventually promoted to battalion commander, but he was just a leader through and through. His first words he said when he landed on D-Day to somebody who already he landed, by the way, and didn't have a gun. He lost all his stuff during the drop.
Yeah.
And then he found another soldier who was technically below him. You know, not even technically, just below him, like a private,
In rank.
an enlisted man who has a gun. He didn't say, "Give me your gun." He said, "We need to go to this place." And the kind of guy looked a little skittish. Dick Winter says, "Follow me," without a gun. Just, "I'll lead the way. You follow me."
Yeah.
Like that's a leader.
But
Yeah.
that's the guy you want to be with too.
Oh,
Yeah.
If you
and
don't have a
that's
gun.
funny you say that. Again, if you read Beyond Brand
Did
of
the guy make
Brothers,
it?
he does. Fortunately,
Okay.
Dick Winters
Yeah.
does make it. But Stephen A. Ambrose, the historian who talked to Patton, talked to Eisenhower, these famous generals, talked to countless men throughout the entire history of United States Army and Marines, Fourth Air Force. He's talked to so many people, and he was asked, who would you want to be led under? Who would you go if you had to be under somebody?
Dick Winters.
It would be Major Dick Winters.
Yeah. Awesome.
Like of the 101st Parachute.
yeah.
I can't speak highly enough. I
Yeah,
watched,
man.
I've seen this series a couple times, but now diving further,
Dude, share
you
it.
Can't get
Never
enough.
forget about the people that make the sacrifice to make the country for what it is today.
Again, damn funny you say that, dude. You guys are both hitting these funny ass words right now, and I'm so sorry, but I have to point this out. Let me grab this because my father sent me this really nice poem.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I read this out for you
Please
guys?
do, yeah.
It's beautiful,
Yeah.
and it's specifically about the soldiers. So it is a soldier, not the minister, who has given us freedom of religion. It is a soldier, not the reporter, who has given us freedom of the press. It is a soldier, not the poet, who has given us freedom of speech. It is a soldier, not the campus organizer, who has given us freedom to protest. It is a soldier, not the lawyer, who has given us the right to a fair trial. It is a soldier, not the politician, who has given us the right to vote. It is the soldier who salutes the flag, who serves beneath the flag, and whose coffin is draped by the flag, who allows the protester to burn the flag. Charles M. Province.
Wow. Yeah. Big facts.
Wow.
All of them.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
a crazy,
That's
beautiful poem.
Yeah.
Please,
Yeah.
please.
Great way to. Yeah. Very true. Very true. Don't forget that.
Yeah, what do you guys think about that? Like,
Don't
how do you
forget
feel
that.
about that? Any like
I
thoughts?
just
Yeah.
agree 1,000,000%.
I do
For
too.
sure.
Action.
Like, yeah.
Sound-
Like deep
people
down,
that
it's
hide
kind of
behind
crazy,
things.
man.
Yeah.
Like the
It's about
soldier
doers.
really is
Get
there.
out and-
Like
yeah.
these soldiers fought for everything that
Yeah.
we stand for today, that allows you to have the freedoms you have today, whether
Yeah.
you hate this country or love this country. It
Yep.
was a soldier who allows you
Yeah.
to have that, and they deserve the most praise and thanks because
Yeah.
of all
Anybody
the
that
things
doesn't
they've went
praise,
through.
give thanks, like you said, or show support. I mean,
Man,
Yep.
honestly, I don't
Yep.
feel like you deserve to be in this country.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yo.
Like
low key.
you can't.
Yeah.
You can't like live in something and not give thanks for the people that made it happen, right? So that's
Yeah.
stuff too. So
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But it's just fun. It's cool history. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a free. You learn your history. Just
Yeah.
history repeats itself.
Yeah.
So
Yep. Yep.
you know.
and I
learn
hope
from-
like we never
yeah.
go down that road where we have so much human life that's lost.
Sir,
Because
yeah, we hope not.
it's so sad to see people taken away from family and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Everyone has family. We're all human. At the end of the day, it's like
Yep.
we shouldn't. At this time of day, like we're all more emotionally intelligent and understanding of where this world has taken us as far as technology, that we should be able to communicate properly, or
Yeah. Well,
It's
and I
tough.
think what's nice though too about this, like the Second Amendment, that's what keeps Americans safe. And,
Absolutely.
Like with it's for a reason. For a tyrannical government if ever needed.
Mm-hmm.
And I do have a big faith that the army would be on the people's side, and I do believe that
people will be
no
on
matter
people's
what,
side too.
that definitely people that had served or just civilians now, they'll be on the side. So we got a lot of trained people. So hopefully the government doesn't push the people too far.
Let's hope not. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's why the
what's
Second
scary.
Amendment
Well,
is the
the
most
sec-
important thing
that's
ever.
the scary thing is because there's going to be those who will revolt, who say, "Hey, this is not right," and the military say, and then on that same military, there will be those who say, "Hey, we have to follow orders."
yeah.
Yeah.
And now we have
But tell me the
clash.
ones. Yeah, I'm not gonna go fight my brother.
You hope not.
Absolutely.
I don't think it'll happen.
No, I'm afraid. I mean, that's the
I
Civil
don't-
War.
I
That's
don't
the
think
Civil
the-
War. I mean,
I don't
that's
think the army.
that's a Civil War, though.
The
Yeah.
military's gonna
Yeah.
go up against because they're gonna be the ones. I mean, yeah, I guess they'll have food and shelter. While
They will have
rest
the
of
power.
Americans won't really. But
I mean, think of a military coup. Who has the power?
Yeah, I mean,
The
we saw it
military.
happen in Egypt when they got rid of Mubarak, and but yeah, but that was the whole thing too. Like, there was a lot of incidences of those Egyptian army dudes were not going to fight their brother. Unfortunately, like in what was it, Tiananmen Square in China? That was a
89.
scary one because they were kind of following that orders, and
I'll be honest, I don't know much about that anymore. All I remember of Tiananmen Square is just the man standing in front of the tank, of course.
yes,
I actually don't recall
iconic
any.
photo.
I can not recall anything else that has
Yeah.
happened after
It
that.
was
Unfortunately,
essentially just
hate to admit it, but
it was a protest of something of some sort. I can't really remember exactly. I know it's like 86 or so.
okay.
But yeah, that iconic one with the tank, the guy in front of the tank. But I read a story though about one of the brothers who was a protester, and at the college, I believe it was like all college kids. Read a fantastic book about it. It was it's a really tough read. It was so sad, but
Yeah.
Awful. It just says the Chinese leadership imposed martial law in Beijing on May 20th. The protests continued on the night of June 3rd and 4th. The People's Liberation Army stormed the square with tanks, crushing the protesters with terrible human cost.
yeah,
That's what you're
wish-
saying about the tanks.
Yes.
yeah, there was brothers,
But I don't recall. I don't know why it still says that.
Yeah, but
Man.
that's a example of the other side of that.
Yeah, because that was just one of the most iconic pictures that we just grew up with.
Yes.
Like we saw the Tiananmen Square man in front of those tanks. Like, I don't know how to else describe how powerful that is.
Oh man,
Just one
Yeah.
man
Yeah,
in front of tanks.
yeah,
Knowing his future. I mean, like that is the scariest, most badass thing. Like I don't know how else to give more credit to that dude who he stood on business.
he literally
Like,
stood.
I'm pretty
business.
sure he has his briefcase, if I remember the picture.
Yeah,
He has something in his hand, and he's
Yeah.
standing right in front of these tanks. And when they're trying to
I
maneuver around
recall
him,
that too.
when they're trying to go around him, he gets in front.
Yeah.
He knows full well he's doing. It's China.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
He knows what he's doing.
yeah, yeah.
But he stood on it.
Yep.
Like that's crazy.
Yep.
It's look at that guy. I
it's
give it
amazing.
to anybody that stands up
Amazing.
against evil
Yep.
and just parachuting people just
Yep.
for and in power.
It's the wildest
It's
thing.
Earth, right? Like it's not technically it's not really ours, right?
Right.
It's just the planet we live on.
Yep.
Yeah, we're just floating
Yeah.
through space right
Yeah.
now, which is the
On a rock
craziest
floating
thing,
through
dude.
Space, yeah.
We're rotating, flying through space.
Yeah.
Flying through space.
Yeah.
We are so significant.
We are flying through space. You were telling me too something about what was it? Flying through space.
Yeah.
Oh
The
yeah.
anniversary. What was
Yeah.
it? July 20th or
is
something?
the 55th anniversary
Neil
of
Armstrong.
landing on the moon.
Landed on the moon.
And then
Yeah.
the moon walked the next day.
Yeah,
The
next
21st
day.
is the moon. 2:56
Yeah.
a.m.
Yep.
You put that in there. What did you say, Shawn? They had to have time to set it up.
Yep. So they landed on the moon on June 20th, and then they had to set up the set so they could film it on
Yeah,
June 21st.
It was the first
Yep.
official landing.
Yep.
So
Yep.
ridiculous.
There's a lot of controversy
Yeah.
behind that.
You
Yeah.
flat
I always
earther.
believed in the moon landing. Like, I remember when
They
I was,
couldn't get the latch. It took them 6 hours. You know?
Yeah, I
keep
remember
trying.
when I was
Call them
like,
in. Can't get the signal right. Can't get them back.
Dude,
Dial up. You know.
I remember when I was a little boy, like seeing, like probably like 8-10 years already. I remember like seeing documentaries like about the moon landing. I always loved it. I was always into space, especially
Oh yeah,
back
just
then.
gravity too. Just
And-
to be like.
But I remember seeing a documentary about them saying that the moon landing could be fake, whatever, but never believed that. And then saw a lot more stuff about moon landing. Then, the last, 4 years or so, you're starting to see all this stuff.
Yeah, it's
And
tough. It's tough.
I still can't say yes or no,
The
but they
flag,
make
the
a convincing
yeah.
argument.
Yeah, everyone
that,
does. Any like conspiracy is a really good like every story. Like I even believed in like mermaids at one point because it was like just the
Well,
Wait,
everyone
first
knows
off,
mermaids are real.
hold
Did
on,
you
wait,
not
yeah,
see The Little Mermaid?
not even that. The Earth is just it's too big.
it's too big.
It's too big.
The ocean's too big.
We have, I mean, like,
we haven't traveled everywhere.
let me top on this real fast. The moon landing, I definitely believe it happened. Like, there's no way that it didn't. I hope
But-
not. But
but
it
I
also,
know, like, we had
but
to beat
also,
the other
we
countries.
we were trying to beat Russia. We have a
Yeah.
lot of propaganda for the
Yeah.
United States. So I mean,
Yes.
it's
there's
so
that.
possible. But I
There's
want to
that.
believe in my heart of hearts that it happened.
I do
believe
too.
it.
I do too because I don't want to believe that. everything they tell us was a lie.
Didn't India just land on the dark side of the moon like this last year?
Oh my gosh!
Did you see the animation for it?
It's probably just someone
The
cooking
anime?
terrible
Is it
food
the
over
anime?
there. They're just making Indian food or terrible.
Dude,
no
you didn't see the
standards.
animation for the one India landed on the moon last year?
No,
Oh my gosh.
I don't
It was
remember.
real. They're cartoons.
They
the
definitely
animation.
landed
Oh, was it real bad?
The animations?
Yeah, no, I'm saying like it was real bad.
I don't know.
I think Sean's making a funny joke,
No,
but-
Oh.
I'm not.
Oh.
No, they landed on the moon and
They made it a cartoon
even
to
have,
tell a story? Or was it the cartoon that was sorry.
It's like, it's it's. I don't know.
animation.
I don't know what they're trying to do. Like I don't know. I don't know if it. I don't know what they were doing. Like I don't know. I'm sure they spent $1 billion+ billions of dollars trying to get to the moon, and then this animation of them going or whatever.
It's so crazy because
Was like
people
$12.
Yeah, $12. I think it's so crazy how much like we invest into like a machine like a rocket, right? And then we put all that money in, and then all of a sudden it gets up in the air. You
Doesn't
know,
make any sense.
just to see, it's like, well, there goes $100 million.
That's what happens.
Yeah,
You know
but
what?
it's like you need to do that too, and able to invest into to try to get better technology that works.
Yes.
Like what went wrong.
Mm.
But yeah, sorry to cut you off. What you said?
No, it was totally irrelevant. I'm just saying, yeah, you're right because these rockets are just they're an advancement, but man, such a costly advancement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
give a salute to Elon Musk because like I always listen to him when he talks. Like he wants to go to Mars and colonize. Like that just taking that step to like try to have, that's where aerospace comes in. He's like, oh, I want to have a facility so when we get up in the air we can get gas and stuff. It's like creating like little plots like that is building probably a better future, I would say.
Well, you know what though? He did it right though. SpaceX, like okay, so NASA, we're just building stuff, taxpayer money,
Yeah.
of just cost. Kind of people question what's the point. Well, then you got SpaceX, which is doing the exact same mission, but they started taking the satellites to space. So
Yeah.
now they're actually starting. Well, I think the U.S. government still spending a lot of money, sending money to them, but
Sure.
at least
There's got to be a partnership involved for that, for sure.
Yeah, it is. But at least they're taking satellites. That's the moneymaker.
Yeah.
Is getting because people like for whatever reason want to have their satellites in space.
Yeah.
So now they're capitalizing on that.
Yeah. Well-
So that's a good business move rather than just have no money be made off of everything.
Yeah.
I don't
It
know.
helps further along
It'll
technology.
further
It's
along-
like, hey, this material is working out in space. It's
Yeah.
all about testing. It's
Yep,
like, okay,
so they could test
this
and
is
make
giving
money.
us better
Well,
connections.
I mean, you
communication.
spend a little bit more
Exactly.
money. You get a satellite in there, so now you can have Space Link on here, and there's no wires. The infrastructure is a lot less costly. You
Yeah.
spend a little bit more on your initial investment.
Yeah.
But hopefully through your, what's the better word for like variables? Hopefully, those are just cut down.
Yeah, variables is
Well,
good.
variables, but can't think of the word that you're just trying to cut down, like all your infrastructure.
Costs, your risk.
Yeah, your costs are just
yeah,
down.
your risk, high risk.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
what I'm saying, your initial
Yeah.
investment is
Yeah.
like your satellite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But all your infrastructure costs should
Yeah.
be made because you're not having to maintain that as much.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
exactly.
that's- sorry,
Absolutely.
I'm just an idiot, but I'm trying to get there.
You're
Sorry.
good.
Yes, absolutely. Exactly too. Damn, you were right twice in a row.
I don't
Twice in
know
a row.
about that.
Whoop, whoop.
I don't know about that.
So
Thanks, Golden Light.
Yeah. Right. Here's that.
cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers
to
to
that.
beers.
I know you said what was it? July 21st, 21st. What are we just today? July 15th.
July 20th
July
to July
15th, yeah.
21st.
Yeah. It's what is it? Horseback riding day or something?
No, it's
Yeah, July 15th is horseback riding.
horse
Day. Or is it horse?
National
Horse Day.
Horse Day. National
Horse
Horse
Day.
Day.
Horse,
Yeah.
horse day.
Let's go.
What sound does a horse make, Sean?
All right, Scooby Doo is in the
Dude.
house.
Let's go to Canterbury. Go watch the horse races. Bro, Canterbury got the horse races. Everyone says it's super fun.
I've never been to Canterbury.
I haven't either, but I really want to see the horse
I want to go on a
races.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Dude, it's free. And literally you can gamble only $1 or $2.
What?
And and it's
Yeah,
just
on a
fun to
horse.
watch.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
Canterbury literally has ostriches once a year. They have a couple of times the dog races.
Whoa.
And then we have the other one. There's
And you
another
can't-
horse
yeah.
track that has where they had a horse with the carriage behind it.
Yeah.
But when I heard that sound is fun because in my head I pictured I'm thinking like the Roman Empire.
That's
like
the
I'm
best.
thinking like super like crazy like people are dying, but actually, I guess it's super lame. So you want to just watch the regular horses.
Yeah.
It's not going to be the same. They're not trying to flip each other off the.
They're not. I guess they're not. There's no spikes.
What's the what is that?
That guy's dead
Spartacus,
down there.
like Spartacus.
Spartacus,
basically.
yeah.
Where they're doing
Like,
the
there's
racing
no
and stuff.
spikes. These are spikes. There's no like.
Yeah. Because it's like you can't really
even
rig a horse
gladiator.
race, you know.
I feel like you can. I feel like it's been done because they've got.
Yeah, because the jockeys.
Yeah,
The jockeys
yeah,
control.
I guess the jockeys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
even the Kentucky Derby. They've had controversies as far as I can remember, but
yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because you would hire the jockey, or if you got a really smart horse, be like, hey horse.
Oh, man.
Hey horse, I got these
it was
carrots.
I got these carrots. Or come over here, Willis.
or you go up to the horse stable and you're wearing your trench coat. You're like, open up, tell that horse, hey horse.
Shawn does
this
weigh as much as a jockey,
This will
110
make you do.
don't flash
better.
the horse. Don't flash the horse.
Dude,
Is he
no,
wearing a
it's-
trench coat? Hey horse,
I got what you want. I got the carrots and the carrots.
you want this carrot?
Oh my gosh.
I was just trying to make the horse so jealous. But
Like, dude, he's the one describing himself in the trench coat,
Yeah.
in a stall, lonely at night, by himself. It's midnight. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
bro, I'm just trying to sell steroids to a horse. Goddamn. Can't do nothing in America no more. Can't do nothing in America no more.
Goddamn. My bad.
Society's so crazy. That's what you think. That's what you think I'm doing. is
Yes,
doing
it's-
that. No,
yeah.
I just was literally just gonna sell the horse steroids.
My fault.
But I saw in San Francisco they have these signs on the streets that says like just notice if you steal, make sure it's under $950.
I think that's fake.
It is fake.
That's so fake.
It is fake.
I saw that same.
But
That's
what I was
so
gonna
fake.
say though about
yeah,
that,
but it's true.
is
though. Yeah.
like
yeah.
I believed it actually. Like I wouldn't be surprised if that was in San Francisco. But
So true.
But like I saw that and I was like, my first thought was
where
was
you
real.
can steal
It's
and not get
real.
in trouble.
So
or
they
something?
have a street sign, just like
Yeah.
no parking sign, but it
Yeah.
literally says,
Notice,
Yeah.
don't steal over $950.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
a felony or something.
yeah, you'll get prosecuted over like
Yeah.
$950.
You'll get prosecuted if you steal over $950.
So they're like trying to. The
Notice.
government's telling you you can steal, just don't steal over $950.
Yeah.
But that's why it's a joke. But yeah.
Yeah.
But also,
but
it's
like,
also
I
believable.
believe it being
but
there,
it's
yeah.
believable. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
I mean, if you go in downtown San Francisco, all the big companies, retailers, Macy's, like all these big retail locations have all left downtown.
Yeah, a
Like,
lot.
yeah.
San Francisco's
Yeah.
dead, man.
Seattle, Portland.
Yeah.
This is too much money, and then they don't. Crime's up, and no one does anything about it. It's like, what do you expect?
Yeah.
Like what? Like
Influx of illegals. I'm sorry, that's just what it is. Too much crime.
yeah,
Not enough law enforcement.
yeah,
No one gives a damn anymore.
yeah.
And I wonder why the city fails.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah,
Like,
and
dude,
all the people lost their
you
jobs
can't.
that worked at
The
those.
people who work there are getting harassed, or in some cases, it's maybe just too expensive for the business to even stay there anymore, or
Yeah.
whatever reason they
Well,
just
yeah.
or after
Yeah.
after 2020 they just decide not to because they realize it's just dumb to have office space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everything
There's
just
that too.
also closes
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
So there's no people coming in here, and
Yeah.
it's just a compounding effect.
Yeah.
But it certainly doesn't help when there's so many or influx of all these illegal immigrants sucking up resources all around, and it just doesn't help, especially when they're committing crime as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the influx of crime. They could, if they were in and they were just like doctors, great. But
Right.
it's these criminals. That's the problem.
Yeah.
No one wants criminals in your dude. Like, why do you want that? No one would want
No
that.
one wants criminals. Period.
No one wants that.
No
Oh,
one
let me
wants
just leave my
people
door
to-
unlocked.
Yeah.
No,
No one
no.
wants to steal stuff and then they get away with it. Because what does that do? Create
Dude, it's
as a
lawlessness.
norm.
Like,
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
lawlessness.
yeah.
We want retribution. We have a society that works right now where everyone follows the laws. Like, that's the funniest thing about the society we have. It really just holds by a thin thread. If
Yeah.
everyone today decided to say, "Hey, that law is stupid," we really didn't have to follow it. At the end of the day, if everyone just
Yeah.
we're all just holding law. Like, we're just holding like, "Hey, that guy doesn't want to kill me. I don't want to kill them." Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if someone wants to, a law isn't shit. It's just a deterrent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If someone really wants to do something, they're going
Right.
to do it.
Yeah.
Of course.
But we need these people to step up and start enforcing these policies to start deterring
Yes.
more people
Yeah.
from acting out of all just
Yes.
stupid
Yeah.
Yeah.
rampages
Don't-
and just
yeah.
crimes.
Yeah,
That's-
don't worry.
That's the problem.
They should utilize your resource right. Like,
There's a-
don't worry about someone having a garden in front of their house because that can be illegal in some
Yes.
places. Yeah, let's
Like,
go
dude,
stop the car thefts.
Yes.
And, like
Dude, you could be like
take care of
let's just say-
the people.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
happened? Why are you not taking care of your citizens? What happened?
Yeah,
And-
it's all about growth. Like you think, like let's just say you're a kid, you're 18, you finally get a car, you got to be on your own, and then all of a sudden your car gets stolen, you lose your job. Like,
What do you do?
well, it's just it's like everyone's
Yes.
just trying to make it for their family. People are trying to live like through the laws to actually
Yes.
make a good community and do right by their neighbor, and then someone comes along. It's like you don't know what that one thing could do to their whole life future.
Yes.
like.
Or
oh,
someone else's too, because
Yeah.
car theft is not a victimless crime.
No, it's not.
So I don't know
No,
why
no,
there's
it's
no
not.
bail. Because
No, it's not.
this just literally happened to me today.
Go rob a bank.
So there is
Get shot.
That's
Yeah, go rob,
that's
like-
a victimless crime.
I know. As I say,
but
go rob.
stealing a car.
Just don't
is
kill
not-
anybody.
Go
Because
rob a corporation.
there
Like,
is
don't
that-
rob the next door favor. Jeez.
it's the fact that you really could destroy someone's life.
Yes,
like they
dude,
missed
that's
work,
a car,
blah, blah,
man.
blah.
That's-
But
That's what I'm saying.
This happened to me just like literally an hour before filming. I was driving and I pull up to a stoplight and I'm always looking in the rear view mirror because just to see if someone's coming up hot on me. Dude, someone was coming up so hot on me. And there's one lane.
And for
one lane
terminology,
coming-
hot means coming up really fast behind you in
coming
the
up
rear.
fast.
Yeah.
All right.
And so there's one lane on each side, but there's no shoulder right here.
Okay,
And
okay.
it is actually a busy main road. Well, anyways, dude, the two cars come behind me, went into the other lane and just burned through the stoplight. And my first thought is, they just stole them. They're getting out of there. But you know, in Minneapolis, when a car is stolen, like I can point out stolen cars.
That's
Just how they're
hilarious.
driving. But the thing is, like, where it's
But
not
what could be-
victimless that our government forgets about, our local Minneapolis government forgot about, is the fact that they're driving like that and there's kids crossing the roads.
Yeah.
And this
Slow
was right
down,
in front.
kid.
Slow down.
And this was actually, this light was right in front of a school.
No, but for real though,
That's tough,
it really
man.
is not a
Yeah.
victimless crime though. If you steal,
not.
if you're breaking into someone's car for just stealing packages, what have you, especially like there's cities out there, it's San Francisco, Oregon, Oregon's not a city, but there's these cities, Portland, Seattle, that you have to leave your car windows down and your trunk up.
Yeah, so they don't break
your
in.
windows.
That's
Yeah.
so
It's not
dumb.
Yeah.
that tells you right there. It's not a victimless
Yeah.
crime. If they're breaking your windows, dude, it's like $500 deductible if you're lucky, $250 if you're
Yeah.
luckier.
Yes.
Like
Who's
that's,
got money to spend on that?
that's a
Like,
lot
you're just
of
trying
money
to make
to sell,
rent
dude.
and get by, get food. Like,
especially
what?
today.
Exactly
Yeah.
today.
Especially.
And
yeah,
how many
they-
times
they-
do those people get
inflation's
their windows
crazy.
broken to make them keep them down in a rainy city?
Bullshit.
Dude, Portland,
Yeah.
Seattle,
and you have to be
rainy
responsible
cities.
for breaking that. It's like I didn't do anything. You wake up with the broken window, and then it's like weapon, nothing got stolen. It's like, oh, you got lucky, no one stole. It's like you don't understand. I have to pay as the like retributions or something, or like
Or you can be Canada. At this that one province, I wish I could remember what. If you guys saw that, how
Oh, yes.
stupid that cop is, I love it that you saw
Oh,
it. Yeah,
oh,
he actually there's a little meeting, and they say, leave your if they're just coming. What did he say?
Oh, yeah,
Damn it!
leave your
Hold on.
keys.
Yeah, leave your if if they're coming, leave
no.
your keys right by the door. Pretty much, if they break in, that way they just take your car and go. Like leave them, like basically leave your shit unlocked so they can come in and just go. They just want your car. They don't want anything.
what
Dude,
kind of world do you want to live in if that's
and then,
the case?
Then
Like,
it's
what?
great when I see the mashup video of a Florida cop saying,
Yes.
just,
What'd he say?
Yes.
He just says,
There's like
put-
three
put-
sheriffs down there.
put those criminals down, if you will.
Yes.
Save us taxpayer
Save us
money.
tax money.
Yeah,
Dude, there's like
yeah.
3 different sheriffs in different counties.
As
are
they
just,
should. As they should.
like- and dude,
Yeah.
my favorite sheriff there right now is the one that does the play-by-play.
Yeah.
Starts doing it, but there's actually the criminal they just arrested, and he's like, yeah, he was doing it, and like the dude's like literally sitting right there, just got arrested, and he's just talking about what he did. Dude, so great.
I know that when you're exactly.
So
I know
great.
exactly. He's like, dude, I know exactly
So
what you're
great.
talking about.
He's doing a play-by-play right in front of him, and the guy's just like, shut up. Like,
Those are some of the best things. Is street when the cops don't kill someone, it's actually like a justice, or just street justice in general as well. I watched this great video of like a pedophile getting arrested. He was like a
Is
guy.
that like from Vitality? Like he's been doing that a lot.
It was
lately.
similar. It was
Okay.
someone
Yeah,
similar.
there's a
It
bunch
wasn't
of
that
different
word, but those,
ones.
yeah. But exactly where the guy was pretending like, hey, I'll meet you in aisle 7, whatever.
Yeah.
I might have been in aisle 7, and like grab this and keep it on, and I'll be right there, whatever. Oh, you got this in front of you? Okay, cool. And then he's like, oh, is that you? Great. And then there's literally cops right with the guy who was
yeah.
messaging
Yeah.
the pedal, like, dude.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, get out
Put
of
him
it. This
away.
is gross. They gotta go.
Gotta go.
Like
Yep.
it's one thing. I love seeing the street justice of like people tripping the
Go get
the
help,
pedos.
man.
Oh,
Like I love
Yeah.
those. Like
Yeah.
those are great. Like go punch them. I want to see them arrested though. They
Yeah.
gotta get off the street.
But-
they gotta go.
Well, the thing is
They gotta
like
go.
all these platforms that you can put it on. If you do any physical harm or they say your video is not going to be, you're going to be kicked, your channel's deleted, and it's like you're actually doing justice for.
Dude, we're
And-
saving the
well,
community. They're
yeah.
saving the community.
Community.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
And a life.
back in the
Honestly.
day.
And a life, and many
Honestly.
lives actually.
Because that,
well,
that
you gotta
one
remember,
affected,
like,
that one affected soul affects money. And go
Yeah.
ahead, please.
I was
Sorry.
going to say, throughout world history, one of the tools utilized to stop crime was always public
Love it.
humiliation.
Yes.
Yeah,
And,
absolutely.
Bring it back.
So that's like what that sheriff's doing. That's what some of these online people are doing. But I saw like San Francisco is literally stopping doing public mugshots because they don't want to perpetuate stereotypes. But so it's kind of the opposite of what like in Florida where they're just like putting the dude on blast and
And they
like
should.
like that. How embarrassing for all your family and friends to see it too. Like
And I
like,
guarantee
dude.
that you would think twice if you think your family and friends
Yes.
are going to see it.
Yes.
You'd be like, oh, I have a chance of everyone to see what I'm doing is wrong. And
Yes.
they're like, oh, I might think
Yes.
twice about it.
You know what?
Well,
You
in
know
San
what-
Francisco, like a pedophile, it's not gonna get.
No,
no
they're
one
gonna,
even
they're
know
gonna
who
give
he
him a
is.
medal. They're giving him a medal.
It is a bit.
The California government gives him a medal. Like,
Yes.
wow, you're so under privileged. Wow, everyone hates you for no reason. Here's more money. Like, if you're a
Yes.
pedophile, like you're the wrong. Like you're like somehow the people who dislike the pedophiles are the bad guys. What
Yeah.
are you talking about?
Well, yeah, why are you shaming them?
Yeah, or my bad.
But yeah, that's
Or
like
the maps.
that's
I
like-
mean,
what-
I
but-
feel like that this world is
Something's wrong,
kind of
dude.
turning back to that norm where
we got some weird stuff going
Well,
on.
it's
I'll tell you what.
vigilante justice. This is what's happening. That's what you're
Where's
seeing
Batman when you need
online.
him?
We need him.
Well, we have him all over online. Like, is what Vitaly was just doing
Yeah.
for a little bit. Like,
And he
there's
lost
gonna be
his
a
contract.
The vigilantes, those are true justice seekers, and we love those. Any vigilante who goes out there who wants to who catches predators, yeah, those videos keep them coming.
Yes, because there's
no
gonna
one's
be a
gonna.
point-
There's no one's sorry.
Yeah,
no
there's-
one's gonna ever say there's not enough people catching pedos videos.
Yeah.
Guarantee you that. Sorry.
Yeah, well, there
And it
actually
stops
there
them.
actually is, and it's actually governments are saying this that they don't want that. But
it's just
Yeah.
like the
It's
camp.
The same people
government.
protecting Epstein.
It's like the camera theory.
Yeah,
if you guys
exactly.
ever heard of it, where
No, what's
like, businesses, sometimes can't afford a real camera, so they just put fake cameras, and they deter at least 80% less of theft.
They
It's just
do.
having that be a note in their mind,
Yeah.
like, oh, they don't know if it's real or not, but just seeing
Yeah.
that, just watching it, has them second guessing. Literally, is like
It's
they
just
say it's
psychological.
yeah.
And that's what
Yeah.
that's all laws are. That's all cameras
Yeah.
are. They're just deterrents.
Deterrents, yes.
But we need those, and
Yeah.
for some reason today, like if we start enforcing these things, that will start deterring people to
Yeah.
Yes.
stop doing what
But
they've
there's-
been doing
that's
in
wrong
terms
for
of
the community.
robbing. Like,
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't
Yeah.
understand why
Yeah.
all these prosecutors don't prosecute. They're like, oh, you killed someone, do 2 more, and then maybe we'll think about it. Like,
Well, and that's
like
the-
what
yeah.
the fuck is happening here?
What you just said too made me think. It's like, what happened if you are in like a robbery situation and that person's like, if you take my car, I have everything to lose, and then so they stand up and say, no, you're not, and then it's a fatality. Like,
they
it's
get
fatal.
charged,
Sorry,
then that the person.
and then
What
it's
if
like
you
now
live
it's
in your
a
car?
life
What if,
over
you,
car.
what if you live in your car?
Yeah,
That
that's
is
it.
your
Your
life.
life. Yeah.
That's everything.
That's everything.
That's what's hard. And when you say this
What
stuff,
the
it's like,
it's
dude,
not-
just
dude.
Yeah.
like if we could live in a crimeless community, it would be great. Obviously, that's
Yeah.
never going to happen. But these are the obviously we're not running for politicians or whatnot. But hey, these are some things that you can help with your community. So I'm glad we gave them some great
Yep.
tips.
Street justice.
Street
I'm
justice.
Street
with it,
justice.
dude.
Find
Mouth on the curb in 4K.
That's called curb stop.
in 4K. But anyways,
Great movie, by the way. Great movie.
Here, I'll bring you guys some joy. Like I said, June came into this world, my baby girl, right?
Congratulations
Yeah.
again,
Thank-
of course.
Thank you. I sent you guys some pictures.
Of course you did.
Hey, little.
Also, by the way,
Girl dad.
low key, I haven't gotten enough, but go ahead.
Yeah. I'll send you some more. I just took an awesome one today, and obviously, greatest gift in this world, man. But everyone, we did a little contest. I'll say nobody got it right for the birth date and the time. A couple got the birth date right,
Nice.
but one person got close. It's Jenna's friend Marquita. She got 6 minutes away.
She's at least
That's
that's
crazy.
$6
That's
then.
crazy.
She
Yeah.
gets $6, no
That's
50
Maybe,
bucks.
maybe we'll give her a little gift or something. But dude, it's awesome, man. I can't.
That's crazy.
That is
Be
crazy.
awesome.
Good for her.
Yeah.
And also, congratulations to you
Yeah.
and Jenna,
Yeah,
man.
thank you.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Like,
Learning a lot, man. Fatherhood changes a man. I swear to God. So
hey, June, congratulations. You have a great dad. I can't wait for you to watch this.
Another subscriber.
Yeah. And you know, like those kids now are starting to be like YouTube sensations. They'll
Oh
just
my
go on
gosh.
YouTube. So yeah,
She'll see this.
she'll find out we're doing this, and we'll have to write down this episode when it first happened. So
Yeah.
that's just crazy.
Special
yeah.
shout out to her.
Yeah.
I wanted to show you guys these really cool, funny as F. I'm like, I want to say it, but I'm just, that's all they're
Yeah.
funniest.
Yeah.
They these pop bottles.
Yeah, you were talking about them.
Yeah.
And I want to see
Yeah,
them. They were
yeah.
so
Dude,
funny. I think you
so
sent us one picture.
why the rocket is so relevant is
Yeah.
the company is Rocket Fizz,
Yeah.
apparently.
Oh.
Yeah.
But let me pull these up real quick.
Yeah.
I'll grab these guys. Dude, you guys gotta just laugh
Are we
at
rating
them.
these and reviewing them? Let's do it.
Yeah. Yo,
Yo,
check it.
Yeah. Wah, wah, wah,
That's
wah.
soda pop.
Soda
What
pop,
do you
pop.
guys? Is that pop or soda?
Is
or
it soda or is it pop? Is it Coke?
Soda pop.
Coke or Dr. Pepper? No,
Oh,
just
it's
kidding.
called
It's
soda
neither.
pop.
It's soda
Oh, it's
pop.
called
Instead of a beer review, we're doing a pop
Pop
review.
review.
Instead of a
Pop
beer review,
review.
we're doing a soda
pop.
review.
No, soda pop.
Soda pop.
Soda,
Pop
pop,
the
pop.
soda. Pop the soda.
All
Soda
right,
pop.
I got a pop question.
Yes,
is
sir.
it soda or pop?
Or is it Coke or Sprite?
It's soda pop.
Soda pop.
Pop
mean-
in Minnesota.
They used to be soda pop because of the jerks right there, because they were
Yeah,
soda
pop.
jerks.
It's pop, yeah.
But then you got to pop it. Who knows? Oh,
But you
no.
got this wonderful thing here.
Is that where the pop came from?
I don't know. I think we're onto something.
Pop.
Interesting. But we are onto something because near us in Spring Lake, Minnesota, is a candy factory, or not candy factory, excuse me, a soda distribution center. Almost now a candy store, soda store.
The world's largest or what?
Grandpa Joe's
Candy store.
candy store.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, dude. It is the coolest shop in there.
Yeah.
They got a little bar in there. You can go get some ice cream.
Yeah.
But they have a ton of pop, which you might see right there, of course, because I set those up for a specific reason. We're gonna do a little beer review or pop review.
Pop review.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But these ones, man, you got to go check this park out, or this spot out.
What's it
And
called?
Grandpa Joe's Candy Shop.
It's not like that blue label. I have
It
to
is
drive
that
past
now.
it. Was
Yeah,
it
yeah.
the world's largest soda pop.
It used to be something like that. They changed.
Okay. They changed the name.
They
Okay.
got bought out.
Oh,
That's
okay.
right.
okay,
They got.
okay.
They
I've
got
always
bought
wanted
out.
to go there. So you went there.
Yeah, they have apparently a couple locations, but this is the one in Spring Lake.
Yeah.
And
Spring
they
Lake
got,
Park. Yep.
dude, so many variations.
I can imagine.
But these ones are some of the
they're funny looking as you're
most
putting them up.
hilarious. This is why I bought these ones. I think I'll start with this one.
Oh, orange.
So this is
something.
Nuclear Orange Bomb. It has
Pass it along as you go through
It has
it, yeah.
a terrorizing taste. Please look at who the front is.
Yeah.
Who is that?
Kim Jong Un. A terrorizing taste. It's so
Terrorizing.
funny.
I will pass the next one. All I will say is taste the apocalypse.
Dude, look at that. That's cool. As you can see, it's in front, but
oh wait.
nuclear orange bomb.
Oh wait. They're both Kim Jong Un. Huh?
Are they? Are
Wait,
you
who's that
sure?
one? Who's that one?
Are you sure not one's dad and father or son and dad?
One's Kim Jong Un.
Yeah, one's Kim Jong Il and one's
That's Kim Jong
Dude,
Il.
they
That's
made
Kim
his
Jong Un.
teeth like
Okay.
super yellow too. It's so funny.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh.
Oh,
Doomsday Lemonade. Okay.
dude. And
Dude,
here's this
yeah,
is this
he's
is my
great.
favorite one. This is my favorite one. Knock knock.
who's there?
Who is there? See you later.
Oh
I
my
want you to check
god.
this one.
Celia.
See you
Celia.
later.
Oh,
Dude,
they
Puns
got
are out of this
it's-
world.
old Osama.
Oh,
Oh my
Sama's
gosh.
on the
Yeah.
front,
Matt, I'll
dude.
pass this back to you so
He's
you can get
already
ready to
opened
try.
up, yeah.
Yeah.
Who's there? Not
Yeah.
you.
Knock,
Not
knock,
you no
knock.
more.
Dude.
Team 6 with the
Knock, knock,
with
who's
the
there?
W.
America. USA.
It is still Team 6, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, and there's like a TV that says the end at the
The end.
knock knock. Who's there? America. The end.
There you go, sir. Pass that along.
Can
Oh,
you give
nice.
me even a little less? I don't really drink pop.
No problem.
Only when it's with liquor, he does.
Yes.
Okay, smells like your orange soda pop.
Okay.
As always, cheers and beers.
Cheers and beers.
Cheers and
Sorry
beers.
for giving you so much, buddy. Just take a sip.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, it's like an orange, but it's cream.
Whoa.
It tastes like a. Oh, I
Oh,
taste
there's
that
a
is
different
too.
aftertaste.
That is like an orange cream.
It's like orange cream.
It reminds me of the original sugar stuff.
Yeah, that's a,
The
way, that's a
aftertaste
good
is
way to
getting-
say it.
Not
Yeah.
really getting to me too well.
That's remind me of the cream. I think it's the old school. I think that's just old school pop.
It's an
Yeah.
old school pop.
soda,
yeah.
maybe.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
take Mountain Dew? But then drink pop Mountain Dew, so I got rated up based off that.
Yeah, we got one
I'm
drink. Tell me
going
what you
like,
think.
I'm
What do you
going
think?
like for soda.
Soda?
I'm putting it down there 5.9.
5.9
Honestly,
for you?
that's strong. I'll give that even a high for an orange. I like orange, and maybe it's just me because maybe it's just because of like the Fanta and Sunkist or whatever.
Yeah.
Like maybe I'm spoiled by all these terrible things that are, and this is probably like the most pure thing,
Yeah.
and I don't like it. I would go this like a 4.9.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
It's
4.9,
probably,
5.5.
it's probably really
5.9.
good for you, and it's probably that's
Yeah.
why I don't like
Cane
it. Yeah.
I'm gonna go 5.2.
Yeah.
I don't really
Yeah.
like it too much.
I didn't find that because of the bottle and the.
It's the weird aftertaste.
yeah.
The
That weird aftertaste. Yeah, that's
just,
what gets me.
Yeah.
Nostalgia.
Something. Do you guys want to try any more?
Yeah. Let's try them all three. All three of them.
Give me one more, please.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I thought it was over there. So Doomsday Lemonade.
Is that a bottle opener or does that twist that?
Let's
Wow.
find out.
This is a real deal.
It is a bottle opener.
Yeah.
Or are you just that weak?
It's possible.
It could be a twist up.
Could be both. Could be both.
Ever since
I
you
need
did
that.
that,
I need that.
that's give you all the pop.
Oh, damn it. I did pour that too much. I'm sorry, buddy.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, it smells. This one might actually be
finish that.
better. I can tell from the taste.
Let me try a little bit less. Sorry, buddy.
Okay.
Let me pour that next time.
Okay, a better aftertaste.
Does it say what flavor it is?
Doom-
Or is the flavor
Doomsday
literally Doomsday?
This is Doomsday,
Doomsday
Lemonade.
Lemonade.
Okay. Doomsday
I
lemonade.
still get that aftertaste after a little bit longer though.
Ooh,
Oh, I like
But
that
that's
more.
better.
I like
That's
that
better.
more.
Way better.
ooh.
I'm gonna go.
But the aftertaste is weird.
Yeah, it gets there.
It's really, really.
I'll put
lemonade.
this one right at
That's
a
real
solid
lemon.
6 for me.
So
6.
I went 5.9, so I gotta at least.
You're
go
five.
To,
You said what? 5.9?
I started at 5.9 with that, so compared to that,
No, you did.
I have to
You
go
5.5.
5.9. So that's 6.9.
6.
Which one? Lemonade
Lemonade
6.9?
6.9.
Nice.
Lemonade 6.9?
There's no
5.1.
sign right.
5.1.
5.1. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you
So a
went
little
up-
step
you
up,
went up.
right?
It's not bad. Like I hate to like give it even that rating because 5.1 makes it sound really bad here.
Yeah.
It's still good, but it's just something about this aftertaste that I'm just not a fan of. Let me hit yours. and
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
Give you a real tiny
Oh.
one this time. My fault.
Man, I've always wanted to try. I've always wanted to try a taste of Osama.
Oh, what'd you want? Wasabi?
I've always wanted to try a taste of Osama.
I'll tell them a lot.
This looks like Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Or like some.
It's definitely some kind of cola. There you go, buddy.
I thought it'd be root
Should
beer.
we
or
do a
something.
final cheers of beer?
We should.
Yeah. Cheers, beers.
Cheers and soda.
Cheers him.
Cheers and
pop.
soda.
Cheers and soda.
Cheers and pop. So pop.
To Osama. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, that tastes more regular with regular.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
with
actually the
original
best
sugar.
like a-
one. That's
yeah,
the best. That's
best
just a
one.
regular
Oh, it's
soda.
exciting. Ooh, I'm
That's
going
the
a little bit
best
under
one.
that lemonade. I like the lemonade more though.
Really?
So I
Wow,
got- So I
really?
gotta go 5, 6, 6, 4.
6.4 for you.
Actually, honestly, this is my favorite one. Oh, this is like the one that tastes
Yeah.
just like cola that you will,
Yeah.
or if you will.
It tastes like
I'll-
old school cola.
Would you say 6.4?
Yeah, this is the only one I actually
I'm
wanna
actually gonna
try
go
again.
6.7. I
Really?
wouldn't mind. Like if it was on ice and stuff, and I had nothing to drink,
Oh,
I would drink this
yeah,
one.
yeah.
6.7 for me. Matt,
Oh
bring
yeah,
us
this
home.
wasn't cold, huh?
Bring us home.
7.5.
7.5.
Wow.
Okay, cool. Yeah, a lot
I used
better.
to drink pop a lot of
Yeah.
time. I hate popping now, but
Yeah,
I don't hate
I
pop,
drink
but
pop.
I don't drink it anymore.
You just know it's not
But
good for you.
It's
you know?
not.
Yeah.
It's not good for you at all. But that is fun to drink, and if you like the dark pop, that's my choice.
Why do we rate every soda more than we've ever rated any of the beers we've reviewed?
We're strong.
After
Yeah.
we did like
'Cause
what,
we love
probably
beer
30 beer
regardless.
reviews.
Yeah.
We've like literally never.
You
rated
could you could
any
have
of
the
them.
worst
Wait,
beer,
you
but
did
it's
4.9
still
is
beer.
one of the lowest scores we've ever
It's
had.
so
That's what I'm
funny,
saying.
bro.
You could be the worst beer, but it's still beer.
It's because
So
that
it's-
stuff's unsafe.
yeah.
It's killing people.
Well, that's the thing too. Is like like you said, we drink a lot of pop when we're kids. We have our favorites still to this day.
Oh, I think you're right.
And like
These
the
are fun- these are
aftertaste,
just
we've
fun.
never had that when we were kids.
Yeah.
Like, come
Yeah.
on now. And that last one we had, what was it? Osama bin Laden's
seal you later.
Seal you later.
See
Like,
you later.
That was the closest to that nostalgia feel.
I
that had.
agree. Yeah.
Yeah. It just reminds me of when you go to a gift shop like in South Dakota.
This
the Poppy
reminds
gift.
me of a Jones soda almost. This is the
Yeah,
best
it's
one
like
I can give
that.
it. That
Yeah.
can give me
Yeah.
a Jones soda.
Yeah.
It's
That's
not
what
the
the
most
orange-
it's not the
yeah.
most carbonated, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
carbonated,
Yeah.
but
It's
not-
like a old school
Yeah.
pop from
Yeah.
before we
That's
were
what the
born.
orange reminded me of, and then
That's
the
it.
aftertaste hit me, and
But
I'm
the
like,
aftertaste
damn,
wasn't
yeah,
Jones
'cause
soda.
The Jones
It's-
soda don't have that.
No.
and that's actually like it's an orange cream soda.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
yeah, Jones a little bit.
Yeah.
but they are fun.
Fun.
They're not
Very
bad.
fun.
They're really not bad.
Dude, thanks Matt for bringing
And
it
And
to
be
us.
a
And
fantastic
silly later.
gift to like a friend for whatever
And those are
reason.
just the ones I picked out. There's
Oh,
actually
yeah.
there's actually a
Yeah.
couple more.
Yeah. It looks like you probably got them because they're so funny and
Yeah,
names,
dude.
More acquired to taste, but maybe there's so like you said.
Yeah.
You got
Thousands.
Kim Jong Un. You got Kim Jong Il. You got Osama bin Laden. I even saw Gaddafi on there. I just didn't think of that one. Dude, they're out there.
Dude.
I mean, shout out to Rocket Fizz for just
Yeah, shout out to Rocket Fizz,
just
world's
not
largest
giving an
soda
F. I
pop.
love it. Dude.
Hey,
It's like,
this
it's so
would be
cool.
like okay if you have your man cave and you have all the boys over the game like a little bar. It'd be just something you don't even ever open and drink.
Yeah,
you
and
just
it's
have
a
it
row,
on
yeah,
your bar.
yeah. That's
you just,
cool.
you just laugh at those like,
It's a talking
you guys
point.
all suck. They're the worst.
When you show so in your crib, it's
Yes,
like,
yeah.
oh, that's a laughing point.
Absolutely.
Good,
Yeah.
and you just
Go.
hammered it home. This is the
Sick.
first ever pop soda review. Soda pop.
Yes.
Pop soda.
First. That's first.
Hey,
Pop, pop,
pop, pop.
all three.
Yeah, good job, guys.
Thank you. I did so good.
Woo, I did so good.
You did so good.
Let's go.
Hopefully, you are ready. AITA.
AITA.
Here we go. Shawn, bring us home.
All right. Am I the a-hole for calling my friend's roommate fat?
What'd you just say?
Yikes.
Yikes, man. This is
All right.
tough. Let's not get canceled, Matt.
I'll try not to.
Oh.
I'm 20 female, abroad for a summer program, and we're living in student apartments. Several of us have went out to eat and started discussing dating apps. My friend's 20 male roommate started talking about how people should have to post their weight on dating apps
What? He said that?
because guys are expected to say their height. He then said there's no reason a woman should ever weigh over 150 pounds. As a 6 foot tall girl signed with a modeling agency, I weigh 175 pounds and I'm skinny.
Oh,
It infuriates me when men said women should weigh 130 pounds or whatever and be anorexic, especially when they think it's okay for them to weigh more because they're a man.
Mm-hmm.
This man is definitely over 150 pounds, more like 200 pounds, and he isn't even as tall as me. I guess he thinks only men care about weight when dating, that women don't or something. I asked him, how will that help you on Tinder as a fat man?
What did he say?
Then him and my friend acted like I said some great offensive insult, and as if didn't unknowingly call me obese.
Wow. This story is a lot different
So
from the
he
title, I'll
can-
tell you that.
He can give it, but he can't take it.
Yeah.
I think.
She makes a good
I will
point being
say-
6 foot tall.
Yeah, she makes a
if you're
fantastic
tall
point.
woman,
She makes
yeah,
a
of course.
fantastic
But he
point.
didn't
150
call her fat either. He's just talking about Tinder about
Well,
weight.
he kind
So
of
it's
did
like,
though.
what?
He did though in a sense because he said that.
Oh,
he said
women
there's
should be
no-
100 and
Yeah.
not
Yeah,
way. Okay, so he did.
right.
So, but
But he didn't really call her fat. That just means you're overweight.
No,
You
no.
know?
He just
No,
said there's
yeah,
no
but-
reason a
no,
woman should
he's
weigh
saying-
over 100 pounds. By ipso facto, he called her fat.
that's
Okay,
pretty.
okay.
That's a pretty
Yeah.
extreme thing
Yes.
to
Thanks for
say.
clarifying.
If you're just saying 150
He
is your
could've said-
limit, anything over 150, you.
He could have said my preference
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
that.
This
Yeah, because
is
like she
so
said,
wrong.
she's 6 foot. She signed with a modeling agency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she's 6 feet.
I don't know.
Even
She-
your bones weigh like 150
She
pounds.
sounds super bad to me. But I will say this about dating apps: women do got those angles, but
Everybody's got those angles
I
now.
will
have to,
say
you have to.
That's
she
everyone.
is not the a-hole because yeah, she just.
No,
What do you mean?
No.
this is the guy's
Yeah.
perspective. Oh, the female that says,
female- This is
the female's perspective.
am I an a-hole for calling my friend's roommate fat?
Yeah.
So
So
she's-
it says right then, it says, I asked him, how will that help you on Tinder as a fat man?
Oh, so this is her saying
Yeah.
he's fat.
That's her. It's
Oh,
not
she's not an
175
a-hole
pound
at
girl.
all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
sorry, I
not the
misread
a-hole.
that. I thought this was about him. It's not. She's not an a-hole. That's my take.
Okay. No, definitely not the a-hole.
Not the a-hole. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
hey.
don't know how you could be like. It just is what it is.
Yeah, I mean,
I
if
don't
you
know.
called him fat, like what, and he's mad about it, he just said
He
that.
just called
He
every
just-
girl
everybody else
around
said-
him.
Maybe,
How's that?
maybe it's the verbiage. It's the
It's the verbiage,
verbiage.
like-
we could be nicer to
No,
someone.
don't be sensitive.
Oh,
I'm
that's
just
what it
saying.
was.
That's what it is, though.
I asked him, how will that help you on Tinder as a fat man? That's
Yeah.
what it
That's
was.
what it is.
Yeah.
And she's not an a-hole. Like what he just said, like, hey, man, she's really just playing the same tune that he is. Like
Yeah.
you said, you can dish it, but you can't
Yeah.
take it.
Yeah, honestly.
And I would love for a girl to roast me like that too. I would actually start dying laughing. Like I think that's funny.
Yeah.
I would be offended.
Yeah.
Like,
You would ask
whatever.
her on a date, maybe, right?
Oh, found the love of my life.
Well, that's right. Well, that's just friends, so that's why he's like hating. Like, why you hating on me? Oh,
Yeah.
what the f, man?
And well, it's not even really your friend though. It's your friend's roommate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's so many
Apparently with
people
a
that are over 150 and still like in great shape.
Yeah.
You know, like that's kind of just unrealistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he would have to throw in the height in there, like,
Yeah,
oh,
you
I
gotta
want a
go
5 foot,
BMI.
or like,
Yeah.
yeah,
5'2".
Yeah.
One. Actually, 5'2", 97.
You just so that's Sean's like Tinder profile.
Nice.
5'2", 97 pounds.
Hey, man. Toss him around. Congratulations.
Yeah, that's
They
why
don't-
it's hard.
They don't stand
Well,
a chance.
I can't have someone bigger than me.
Yeah, absolutely. Awesome, man. That concludes it, man. That's awesome. Woo!
Another great day. Another great
I'll
episode.
see y'all later.
See y'all later. You just use some anonymous.
I'll see y'all later.
Awesome, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. As always, cheers and beers.
Cheers and beers. Take care, everyone.
See ya. Peace.